Obstacles who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and damnations. May they experience happiness, be separate from suffering, and the civil ways to lead them in the still ones are past, perfect, complete, precious Buddhahood. O Mother Sentient Beings, especially those enemies who hate me, obstacles who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and nations, may they experience happiness, be separate from suffering, and civil ways to lead them in the still ones are past, perfect, complete, precious Buddhahood. Dalai Dhamma Sipe Da No Para Sipe Ge Tarbo Dam Dam Je Jembe Parda Ju Para Sepa Dam Je Je So Sebe Manam Ga Danyam Be Sim Je Dam Je Dewa Dam Den Dongarar Dang Jar Nyorda lana me bayang da para zobe sanju rumboje to barza da sandra jiwen lai dreaming. I perform virtuous deeds with the body, speech, and the mind. Under death, I perform virtuous deeds with the body, speech, and the mind. From now under this time tomorrow, I perform virtuous deeds with the body, speech, and the mind. Teya jida sama je je parda lenga ye zonge wala kor ma je parda lenga ye zonge wala kor Tidere ne zonde nye ma zanda zam je parda lenga ye zonge wala kor. We take refuge in the Kanduru Lama and the lineage Lamas. We take refuge in the deity of the mandalas of Yadams. We take refuge in the exalted Buddhas. We take refuge in the perfect Dharma. We take refuge in the excellent order of the Sanghas. We take refuge in all the noble Rakas and Rakinis and the Dhamma gardens, the possessors of the eye of wisdom. We take refuge in the Kanduru Lama and the lineage Lamas. We take refuge in the deities of mandalas of Yadams. We take refuge in all the exalted Buddhas. We take refuge in the perfect Dharma. We take refuge in the excellent order of the Sanghas. We take refuge in all the noble Rakas and Rakinis and the Dhamma gardens, possessors of the eye of wisdom. Tenchen Zawa Dan Ju Para Chepe Parde Lama Tamba Nam Chapsen Chewo Yadam Jen Koro Che La So Nam Lai Chapsen Chewo Sanje Chom Den De Nam Lai Chapsen Chewo Tambe Chi Nam Lai Chapsen Chewo Pabe Gen De Nam Lai Chapsen Chewo 把我看着其中所没所一切皆艰难等把难成就我。Until I attain the heart of enlightenment, I take refuge in all the Buddhas. I take refuge in the Dharma and the likewise in the example of Bodhisattvas. As the previous Buddhas embodied enlightenment and the progress on the Bodhisattva's path, are true for the benefit of all sentient beings, giving birth to bodhicitta, and apply myself to complete the stage of the path. Until I attain the heart of enlightenment, I take refuge in all the Buddhas. I take refuge in the Dharma and likewise in the example of Bodhisattvas. As the previous enlightenment progress on the Bodhisattva's path, true for the benefit of all sentient beings, giving birth to bodhicitta, and apply myself to complete the stage of the path. Sanjo Nyim Boren Chi Je Sanje Nam Lai Jab Sen Je Chudon Sanjo Sen Ba Ye Solan De Yin Jab Sen Je Jadar Men Je De She Ji Sanjo Tong Ne Ji Ba Dang Sanjo Sen Be La Ba La De Da Ren Yen Ne Ba Dar De Yin Ro La Pen Dong De Sanjo Sen Ne Ji Je Shen De Yin De Ne La Ba La Ren Ba Yin De La Ba Re Je. In the Buddha, Dharma, and the Sangha most excellent, I take refuge under enlightenment spirit. By the merit of Janara, stand other good deeds. May I attain Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings. In the Buddha, Dharma, and the Sangha most excellent, I take refuge under enlightenment spirit. By the merit of Janara, stand other good deeds. May I attain Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings. Sanje Jidan Zojen Jonam La Sanjo Parde Dane Japsen Je Dage Jin So Jibe Sonam Ji Drola Pensar Sanjen Drapara Sho May all mothers and beings, boundless as the sky, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be liberated from suffering and the cause of suffering. May they never be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all mothers and beings, boundless as the sky, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be liberated from suffering and the cause of suffering. May they never be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. Ma nam ka dan nyam be sem jen dan dewa dan deve jo dan den bara jorje dongara dan dongara je je bara jorje dongara me be dewa dan mandra wa jorje nyeren ja dan nye dan jar anyon zan ne bara jorje. So now we go to the king of aspiration. 44. Page 44. 44 page. King of aspiration. So we're going to do this twice, once English, once Tibetan. First, I'm going to chant the Tibetan, and then Virginia are going to lead the English. Abay zambo jube monlam je jarbo yo jagar ket arya bandra saya trane dana ranza puket abay zambo jube monlam je jarbo abay jambar jen jirba la sanzelo page 45 going sojen jeden isong sheban me singe ge da ge ma le de da dang je la le dang a ye dang we sa je wo zang bo je be mo lan do da ge Yarwai dang je ye je mon song de yen ge de nye le ra do ba ye Yarwai ken la ra de san ze lo de je de na de nye san je na san je se je we na yo ba da de da ra ji je ye na ma le ba Amje jarwa da ge kanwar mu te da na ba me se jam zo na yang je yen lai jam zo da gen je jarwa gen je yong de ra ju je de wa ra shi ba dam je da ge do me do dam ban chin wa dam ba dam Senye nandan soba don jodai marmen jodan dupe damba ye Yarwa te da lanen chubaraje Navza damba nandan trim jodan Semai burmai rerai nyamba dai Goba je baran baben jogenji Jarwa te da la ne chupa je chupa gana la mi ja che wa te da jarwa dam je la ya mi zang bu ju la te be do da ke jarwa ke la san za ran chupa je do ja she dan de mo wang ke ne le da na da de yin ye ji ja de ba da ge ji ba ji ji ba de da dam je da ge so so ro sha so je jar wa ge dan san je se ran jar nam dan lo dan ma lo dan ro wa ge je so na kan la yang Te da gen je ji se da lo jen kan na so jen je den ro ma na chang jo ren ba san je ma ja ni gong bo de da ge tam je la ko lo la na me ba ko wa ko nya me da dong gan ye de da la Roai gen la pin yen de ve se gar ba yen ge der ni yo ba yang da ge ta mo ra je so wai je san ze wa dan jo jen xia gua dan ji se ye ran go yen so wa ye ge wai jun se da ge je sa ba tam je da ge san jo zer mo won de be san je nam dan so je ye je de da na kan yo je ba ran yo kan ya ma so de da ran yo war san zo san jo ren ba ra san je jo so je ga le shen nan je ni ba Te da jia che yong se da pa ran jo san jo xian wan zhong xie jia rua dang san jie se jie rab de gang wa rai xiu so jie sem jie kan nan jie ni ba Te da de ne mi de wa ran jo zhou wa gen jie qi jie dong nam ne天般若见日万者八二修三九九八大内大九见，若爱跟的结瓦真般就自然跟的见别结瓦那。大的大内让的用二修，假如跟着几色老九的。让我结拜永世做世间，自认结拜之灭永大巴，大的马娘见灭就把人说，那也给当了当内经给。Rāvam dādān ye ke nām dāi rūvā ke je rānā je sāmbar tam je ke dā dā ke chi tin do di shen paru sen dā rāb zon de san cho sem ne na yang ji ma ju ru de ba ka na je para je ba da Te da ma le yong se san wa ra xiu le dan yo mo de je le nam le Chou shen je den ro wa nam se ya je da be mo chi me ja ba yin Nye da nam ka to ba me da je shen ge chung da so na je san bar Men song do nga rab de she wa ra si de wa da la in ro wa kin gu jen ro wa tam je la ne ben ba ra je san jo je ba yong se zo si jen sem je da ge ju dan den ba ra jo san bo ju ba da ne rab dong jen Maung karpa kende ju paran jo da ge ju dan song pa kan ju ba te da de ne da de jo paran jo li na nga na da ne sem ji jang ju ba da mu la je de je da la pen paran de pe cho bo da Zang boi ju ba rab de dong ba na de ya da den che pa rai xiu de da ge na yang ye me yong san je se je ko ren gong bo na ngong som da ge jar wa da mo gar ba gen de mo jo wa Teda laya in chuba jaje jarwan namje dambe jinzenje sanjo juba genda nawarasi sambo juba nambara jumaya maon garba genda je baraje siba damje diyan korwana Sona yishe dane meze ni daldan shira denze namdaradan Yonde genje meze zoda chur dirje dena dirnye she namde De sanje maja sanje na sanje seje vena yobala Sanjo jeba chuje tawaraje de damale tamje sosaya Trasam chula tisom senye je sanje jamso shena jamso da Karpa jamso chuje rabden jo songje yena jamso dragenje Yarwa genya yena namda bai rowa genje samba chi yin yang Sanje song la ta den jo paraje de song shebe yarwa tam je da Kolo serna rab de korwa ye de da genya sung yang me se la Lo ye top je da ja rab den jo maong karpa tam je jo ba ya Ke je ke da ja jo paraje kaya karpa di song se de da Ke je cha she je ne jo paraje de song je ba me ye sing ke kam Te da ke je la da ke da de da ke ne je yo la Yomara jirbe namdar topjen jo kanyang te som tangge jingo Te da durje dangda ngompa jo te da male sona damje de Jarwa da ke shenam kulan jo kanyang mazon je den romana Te da rinpa sanjan kolo kor nyamin de barab de shenda dong Khenpo khenje zhongde da je wo Khenye nyerwe zemzhe dom na da Khenye goye tibe do da da Khenye yende jebe dom na da Khenye chapa samba da ge do Khenye gewe suna dom na da Chapa me para jirbe yishe do shira da da Tenzin do da ge Sanjo dona yanda drubarasi leje dona yonse da si jen Nyamon dona gaidan yon barasi deje dona dome rabzi jen Zambo chebe dome zo baraje shenam jamzo nambara da si jen Semjen jamzo dane nambara jo chena jamzo rabden dong si jen Yishe jamzo rabde to barasi juba jamzo nambara da si jen Mulan jamzo yonzo zo barasi sanje jamzo rabden chu si jen Karpa jamzo maju je baraje kanyang tison shebe jarwa ye Sanjo jebe mola serana zambo jebe sanjo sanje ne Teke dake male zo baraje jarwa kenje sejen toba Kange mene kende sanje san keba de dan zon baraje bese Gewan de da tamje rabde ngo le da ngada yenya namda je Juba nanda shina yonda bai moa zambo ke bai chenrawa Tendre da jan de dan zon para sho ke ne ke wa zambo je bese Jambara chene mola je para je mao karpa kenda mojo war Teye sawa male zo para je juba dane se yo ma jor je Yonde namja zezo me para sho jibo zeme bala nene jang te dan jiba domje zawara je namge tardo jiba je zamba semje male dayan de jen de je zang le dan nyamon da jiba ke monan dayan de zamo kanyan soje shenan da yeba Rinchen jene jarwa nana bula dhamma ye deven chonam jang Shenge dernye karpa purwa ve kongen mowe jarpon de tene Sanjo
I don't know. You're frozen, Virginia. I don't know if you know. We'll just wait till they reconnect. Khenpo or Virginia, can you turn the camera? It's sideways. Thank you. There, that's better. Thank you.
What, Daniel? Can you hear well? Can you hear well?
Yes, that's very clear. Thank you.
Page 44, yes. Also the clear to the Nancy.
Nancy, I've done.
The camera's sideways again.
I've done that.
Sorry?
There. It went sideways again.
Sentient beings take refuge always in the Buddha.
That's sideways like that. How it is sideways. Virginia. The camera is sideways. No, it's still
In the
sideways.
language of India, Arya, Vadrasharya, Lanidana, Raja. In the language of Tibet, Papa, Zango, Chope, Munan, Ji, Jampo. In the English language, the king of aspiration prayers, Samanta Vadra's aspiration to good actions. Homage to Manjushri, the youthful, to all the Buddhas, the lions of the human race, in all the directions of the universe, in
Back
past
again.
and present and future.
It's
To
on
every
the
single
side
one
again,
of
Gabby
you,
Lou.
I bow in homage. Devotion fills my body, speech, and mind. Through the power of this prayer,
Sorry?
aspiring to good
Turn
action.
it again.
All
You're
the
sideways again.
victorious ones appear, vivid here before my mind.
That's
And I
the
multiply my
correct way.
body as many times as
That's
atoms in
exactly
the
right.
universe. Each one bowing in prostration to all the Buddhas. In every atom preside as many Buddhas as there are atoms, and around them all the Bodhisattva heirs. And so I imagine them filling completely the entire space of reality, saluting them with an endless ocean, with the sounds of an ocean of qualities, and praise all those who have gone to perfect bliss. To every Buddha, I make offerings of the loveliest flowers, of beautiful garlands, of music and perfumed ointments, the best of parasols, the brightest lamps and finest incense. To every Buddha, I make offerings, exquisite garments, and the most fragrant scents, powdered incense, heaped as high as Mount Meru, arranged in perfect symmetry, then the vast and unsurpassable offerings, inspired by my devotion to all the Buddhas, and moved by the power of my faith in good actions, I prostrate and offer to all you victorious ones, whatever negative acts I have committed, while driven by desire, hatred, and ignorance, with my body, my speech, and also with my mind, before you I confess and purify each and every one. With a heart full of delight, I rejoice at all the merits of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, Pragyeka Buddhas, those in training and the Arhats beyond training, and every living being throughout the entire universe. You who were like beacons of light shining through the worlds, who passed through the stages of enlightenment to attain Buddhahood, freedom from all attachment. I exhort you, all moon protectors, turn the unsurpassable wheel of Dharma. Joining my palms together, I pray to you who intend to pass into nirvana, remain, for atoms as many as there are atoms in this world, and bring well-being and happiness to all living beings. What little virtue I have gathered through my homage, through offering, confession, and rejoicing, through exhortation and prayer, all of it, I dedicate to the enlightenment of all beings. Let offerings be made to Buddhas of the past and all who now dwell throughout the 10 directions of this universe. Let all who are yet to come swiftly fulfill their wishes and attain the stages of enlightenment and Buddhahood. Let as many worlds as there are in the 10 directions transform into realms that are vast and utterly pure, filled with Buddhas who have sat before the mighty Bodhi tree. Around them, all the Bodhisattvas, sons and daughters. Let as many sentient beings as there are in all the 10 directions live always and forever in happiness and health. Let all beings meet the Dharma that befits them best, and so may all they hope for be fulfilled. As I practice the training for enlightenment, may I recall all my previous births and in my successive lives through death and through birth, may I always renounce the worldly life. Training in the footsteps of all the victorious Buddhas, may I bring good actions to perfection, and my moral conduct be taintless and pure, never lapsing and always free from fault. In the language of the gods, nagas, and yaksas, in the language of demons and of humans too, and however many kinds of speech there may be, I shall proclaim the Dharma in the language of all. Taming my mind and striving in the paramitas, I will never forget bodhicitta. May all my harmful actions and the obscurations they cause be completely purified, every single one. May I be freed from karma, harmful emotions, and the work of negativity, and act for all beings in the world, just like the lotus flower to which mud and water cannot cling, or sun and moon that course unhindered through the sky. Throughout the reach and range of the entire universe, I shall pacify completely the suffering of all the lower realms. I shall lead all beings to happiness and work for the ultimate benefit of each and every one. I shall bring enlightened action to perfection, serve beings so as to suit their needs, teach them to accomplish good actions, and continue this throughout all the eons to come. May I always meet and be accomplished by those whose actions accord with mine, and embody speech and mind as well. May our actions and aspirations always be one. May I always meet spiritual friends who long to be of true help to me and who teach me the good actions. Never will I disappoint them. May I always behold the Buddhas here before my eyes and attend and around them all the Bodhisattva sons and daughters without ever tiring throughout all the eons to come. May the offerings I make to them be endless and vast. May I maintain the sacred teachings of the Buddhas and cause enlightened action to appear. May I train to perfection and good actions, those in every age to come. As I wander through all states of samsaric existence, may I gather inexhaustible merit and wisdom, and so become as an inexhaustible treasury of noble qualities, of skill and discernment, samadhi and liberation. Seeing the Buddhas and their pure realms in a single atom, may I see as many pure realms as atoms in the universe, and in each realm Buddhas beyond all imagining, encircled by all their bodhisattva heirs. Along with them, may I perform the actions of enlightenment, and so in each direction, everywhere, even on the tip of a hair, may I see an ocean of Buddhas, all to come in past, present, and future, in an ocean of pure realms. And throughout an ocean of eons, may I enter into enlightened action in each and every one. Each single word of a Buddha speech, that voice with its ocean of qualities, bears all the purity of the speech of all the Buddhas, sounds that harmonize with the minds of all living beings. May I always be engaged with the speech of the Buddhas. Hearing the turning of the wheels of Dharma, with all the power of my mind, may I hear and realize the inexhaustible melody of the teachings spoken by all the Buddhas of past, present, and future as they turn the wheels of Dharma. Entering into all the eons, just as the wisdom of the Buddhas penetrates all future eons, so may I too know them instantly. May I know all that ever will be in past, present, and future. In an instant, may I behold all those who are the lions of the human race, the Buddhas of past, present, and future. Entering the sphere of activity of the Buddhas, may I always be engaged in the Buddha's way of life and action, through the power of liberation, where all is realized as like an illusion, accomplishing and entering the pure lands. On a single atom, may I actually bring about the entire array of pure realms of past, of present, and future, and then enter into those pure Buddha realms in each atom and in each and every direction, entering into the presence of the Buddhas, when those who illuminate the world still to come gradually attain Buddhahood, turn the wheel of Dharma, and demonstrate the final profound peace of nirvana. May I always be in their presence. Through the power of swift miracles, the power of the vehicle like a doorway, the power of conduct that possesses all virtuous qualities, the power of loving kindness, all pervasive, the power of merit that is totally virtuous, the power of wisdom free from attachment, and the powers of knowledge, skillful means, and samadhi. May I perfectly accomplish the power of enlightenment. May I purify the power of karma, destroy the power of harmful emotions, render negativity utterly powerless, and perfect the power of good actions. I shall purify oceans of realms, liberate oceans of sentient beings, understand oceans of Dharma, realize oceans of wisdom, perfect oceans of actions, fulfill oceans of aspirations, serve oceans of Buddhas, and perform these without ever growing weary through oceans of eons. To emulate the Buddhas, All the Buddhas throughout the whole of time attained enlightenment through good actions, and their prayers and aspirations for enlightened action might fulfill them all completely. To emulate the Bodhisattvas, Samantabhadra, the eldest of the sons of all the Buddhas, is called Samantabhadra, all good, so that I may act with a skill like his. I dedicate fully all these merits to purify my body, my speech, and my mind as well, to purify my actions in all realms. May I be the equal of Samantabhadra in his skill and good dedication. Manjushri, in order to perform the full virtue of good actions, I shall act according to Manjushri's powers of aspiration, and without ever growing weary in all the eons to come, I shall perfectly fulfill every one of his aims. Let my bodhisattva acts be beyond measure. Let my enlightened qualities be measureless too. Keeping to this immeasurable activity, may I accomplish all the miraculous powers of enlightenment. Sentient beings are as limitless as the boundless expanse of space. So shall my prayers of aspirations for them be as limitless as their karma and harmful emotions. Whoever hears this king of dedication prayers and yearns for supreme enlightenment, who even once arouses faith, will gain true merit greater still than by offering the victorious Buddhas infinite pure realms in every direction, all ornamented with jewels, or offering them all the highest joys of gods and humans, for as many eons as there are atoms in those realms. Whoever truly makes this aspiration to good actions will never again be born in lower realms. They will be free from harmful companions and soon behold the Buddha of boundless light. They will acquire all kinds of benefits and live in happiness. Even in this present life, all will go well, and before long, they will become just like Samantabhadra. All negative acts, even the 5 of immediate retribution, whatever they have committed in the grip of ignorance, will soon be completely purified. If they recite this aspiration to good actions, they will possess perfect wisdom, beauty, and excellent signs. Be born in a good family and with a radiant appearance. Demons and heretics will never harm them, and all 3 worlds will honor them with offerings. They will go beneath the Bodhi tree, and there they will sit to benefit all sentient beings, then awaken into enlightenment, turn the wheel of Dharma, and tame Mara with all his hordes. The full result of keeping, teaching, or reading this prayer of aspiration to good actions is known to the Buddhas alone. Have no doubt, supreme enlightenment will be yours. Just as the Bodhisattva Manjushri attained omniscience, and Samantabhadra too, all these merits now I dedicate to train and follow in their footsteps. As all the victorious Buddhas of past, present, and future praise dedication as supreme, and now I dedicate all these roots of virtue for all beings to perfect good actions. When it is time for me to die, let all that obscures me fade away, so that I look on Amitabha there in person and go at once to his pure land of Shukavati. In that pure land, may I actualize every single one of these aspirations. May I fulfill them, each and every one, and bring help to beings for as long as the universe remains. Born there in a beautiful lotus flower in that excellent and joyous Buddha realm, may the Buddha Amitabha himself grant me the prophecy foretelling my enlightenment. Having received the prophecy there, with my billions of emanations sent out through the power of my mind, may I bring enormous benefit to sentient beings in all of the 10 directions. Through whatever small virtues I have gained by reciting this aspiration to good actions, may the virtuous wishes of all beings' prayers and aspirations all be instantly accomplished. Through the true and boundless merit attained by dedicating this aspiration to good actions, may all those now drowning in the ocean of suffering reach the supreme realm of Amitabha. May this king of aspirations bring about the supreme aim and benefit of all sentient beings. May they perfect what is described in this holy prayer uttered by Samantabhadra. May the lower realms be entirely empty. This completes the king of aspiration prayer, Samantabhadra's aspiration to good actions.
Finish.
By the blessings of the Buddhas who have attained the 3 kayas and the unchanging truth of reality, as well as the unwavering aspirations of the Sangha, may all the aspirations and dedication prayers be fulfilled. The Dharani for the accomplishment of all aspirations. Tayata Pensandi Yawa Boda Naya Soha.
Okay, so next, do you have to pray other one light?
This one, yeah.
Light offering prayers.
Are you doing that one?
Yes. How many? We have a few, right? Or
Everyone has them.
everyone has them? Okay, that's great. Okay, so then this one chant English. Just can you chant the English version? Thank you. That's all I didn't know. I give generosity and patience here with mosquito.
Khenpo.
You can English or something from here.
Gracias.
Yes. Yeah.
You who embody all the Buddhas of past, present, and future, noble one who dispels the darkness of ignorance with all your deities, Master Vajra sovereigns and your consorts, vast ocean-like gathering of brothers and sisters, all of you without exception look upon us with your love, and remaining here in this mandala of supreme enlightenment, bear witness to the accomplishment of our aspirations and prayers. Vajra sovereigns, glorious embodiments of all Buddhas, supreme consorts of the Buddhas, and mothers who give birth to the Buddhas, emanations of their wisdom mind, sons of Buddhas, holders of the teaching of awakened mind of bodhicitta, brothers and sisters, gatherings of Vaidyadharas who share one and the same samaya, from now on until enlightenment is realized, without ever separating, remain as a jewel ornament on the crown of my head, when all past, present, and future perceptions of my mind, body, speech, and mind, even those of dream and sleep arise. May I see them as the Guru and consort and Vajra brothers and sisters. May I please your body, speech, and mind, and serve you with the deepest devotion and respect. When perceptions of this life fade away, and at the moment of death, when first the Dharmakaya luminosity dawns, having recognized, perfected the strength, and gained stability, by not separating from the limitless light of Dharmakaya Amitabha, may I be liberated into the Dharmakaya space of primordial purity. If my Rigpa has not perfected its own risings into Dharmakaya, and perceptions and awareness of the Bardo arise as self-appearing deities, introducing my own mind to its own pure energy, and manifesting as sound, color, light, and radiance with its own self-sound. May I be liberated into the pure Samohagaya realm, complete with its 5 certainties. So if my Rigpa does not mature until its fullness, and I am distracted by the delusionary appearances of the Bardo of becoming, by remembering the Vajra sovereign and his consort, and by virtue of this lamp of appearance and luminosity, completely surrounded by a gathering of Viras and Gatakinis, may I be liberated into the pure celestial domain, whilst I see the realms of the 6 classes of beings dominated by their past karma, and I wander into the samsara, driven by habitual tendencies. Through practicing together these profound generation and completion phases, I have attained a free and well-favored human body. Through the auspicious tendril of gathering in this one mandala, and through the samadhi of focusing on this one lamp, may we all unite in the one mandala gathering and never be separate, at that time transforming into the noble, supreme, chosen deity, and through the loving kindness of the Vajra Master, may my mind stream be penetrated by perfect hearing, contemplation, and meditation, and pacifying all harm and dangers through practicing according to the Dharma. May I realize the ultimate fruition of accomplishment, as one who holds the supreme jewel of the 2 cities, in the realms of the 6 classes of impure beings, whether as a warrior, merchant, low caste, or priest, laborer, woman, child, or shramana, a sage, expert in all kinds of learning, born in a family of honor or of disrepute, low or high, invalid or teacher of Buddha Dharma, word or beast or beggar in the city, teaching each and every being in whichever way they need. May I take on different forms in order to train beings, generosity, pleasing speech, the right message, and beneficial behavior, keeping to these 4 ways of attracting disciples, and skilled in an immeasurable number of methods. May I pour down a rain of Dharma according to the needs of each one, liberate the 6 classes of beings, my fathers and mothers, from samsara, and be like a lamp to dispel the darkness of ignorance. Since all that appears and exists, samsara and nirvana, is from the beginning perfectly contained within the expanse of Dharmadhatu, and ignorance, when purified, is a naturally arisen supreme Vajra. May all beings effortlessly as one be indivisible from the Yidam, the Lord of Buddha families, and obtain the fruition of non-duality.
Thank you. Oh, that's really long, right? Okay, so now we go to the page 117, dedication. 117, go back to the prayer for special days. Chanting. Yeah.
By this virtue may I achieve omniscience.
No, so Telopa.
Andoji Chang, Tilopa, Naropa, Marpa, Milarepa, Dharma Lord Gampopa, Pagmodrupa, the Lord Drinkumpa, please bestow upon us the most auspicious blessings of all the Kayu Lamas. By this virtue may I achieve omniscience, by defeating all enemies' confusion. May all who travel on the waves of birth, old age, sickness, and death cross the ocean of samsara. Bodhicitta, the excellent and precious mind, where it is unborn may it arise, where it is born may it not decline, but ever increase higher and higher. I pray that the Lama may have good health. I pray that the Lama may have long life. I pray that your Dharma activities spread far and wide. I pray that I might not be separated from you, as Manjushri the warrior realized the ultimate state, as did Samantabhadra. I will follow in their path and fully dedicate all the merit for all sentient beings. By the blessing of the Buddha who attained the three kayas, by the blessing of the truth of the unchanging Dharma as such, by the blessing of the indivisible Sangha order, may the merit I share bear fruit. By the virtues collected in 3 times, by myself and by all beings in samsara nirvana, and by the innate root of virtue, may I and all sentient beings quickly attain unsurpassed, perfect, complete, precious enlightenment. May the teachings of the great Drinkumpa Brahmashri, who is omniscient, Lord of the Dharma, master of interdependence, continue and increase through study, practice, contemplation, and meditation until the end of samsara.
Thank you. So now we everyone go to second number at the Stupa. So we chant the mantra Om Mani Padme Hum. Yeah. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om This is called Manme Punglam, light offering. This is liberating all sentient beings, lighting up lower realms. We bring them higher realms, taking into liberating. That's called Manme Punglam prayer. Are people listening? Are you sure?
Yes, Khenpo.
Yes.
We're all
Yes,
listening.
Khenpo.
We're all listening, Khenpo.
Yeah.
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Hello.
No, we hear you.
We hear you.
Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. No, it's okay. You got my golden. Thank you, everyone.
Gracias, Khenpo.
Good evening.
Gracias.
Thank you all. Gracias.
Gracias.
Gracias. Gracias. Gracias. Gracias.
Gracias, Tash Delek. Thank you. Tojiche.
Thanks. See you tomorrow.
Y luego mañana. Hasta mañana.
May everybody in Mexico become Buddha.
Hasta mañana.
Hasta mañana. See you tomorrow. Gracias.
Everybody in Mexico become Buddha, Rinpoche.
Yeah.
Bye.
Hasta mañana. Hasta mañana.
Bye. Say bye.
Bye, thank you.
Thank you, everyone. See you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Bye.
Gracias, Khenpo.